Welcome to the Comox Valley Pool League winter season from 2016 to 2017. This is the very first night of the league match, and tonight we have Magic Moments versus Drive-By. It's being held at the Avalanche Bar and Grill, and in this match it's Peter Sue versus Werner Ostwald. Werner has been running tables all night with his compadre Jim Brown. They already have a total of 4 EROs and 1 first attempt, so things aren't looking very good for drive-by. Anyways, after the break, there's a big problem ball, the 13 I believe. It's being hidden by the 2, the 7 and the 5. Naturally, high ball looks better, and Werner will take high ball definitely, but he needs to break out the 13. So he will try to maneuver the cue ball to where he can get breakout position, and for Peter's part, he's going to try his best to make sure Werner does not see any breakout angles at any cost. Peter refocuses the camera, and Werner takes his first shot, and he does a backspin. In this position, it's possible for Werner to break out the 13 by doing maybe a little top with left in it, but Peter thought he would do this, but he didn't. Werner chose to do something else. I think in this shot, Werner's going to go off the 10, and he's going to put right spin, and the cue ball should try to slam into the 13, but Werner misses. It's possible he may have tried to put too much spin on the cue ball and forcing a miss. Anyways, Peter's not in a very happy position. He's at the far end of the top of the table, and he doesn't really have any good shots. And plus he has a cluster of bad balls, the 2, 7 and the 5. So he does a very half-hearted shot. To his surprise, the 6 ball actually went in. He was actually trying to play safe because he wanted to leave the cue ball near the top of the table, and forced Oswald to shoot downwards. Anyways, Peter doesn't really have any good balls to shoot. He can shoot the 4 ball in, but after that, there's not too many options. Peter's trying to preserve the number of his balls on the table. The last thing he wants to do is shoot down all his good balls, and then try to break out the 3 bad balls. So Peter's strategy is to get Werner to break it out for him, and Werner's a very aggressive player. He will try at every opportunity to break out his 13, and here's what he's doing right now, and he misses. Well, he missed the breakout, that is, and he's got 2 more breakout balls, and he's going to go for the 10, and he's going to put a very deep bottom, and that should give him a 90-degree angle on the cue ball. which should slam into his 13 and break it out. Except he missed again. I think he was concentrating so much on the breakout that he didn't focus on actually pocketing the ball. But I think Werner feels pretty safe because Peter still has 3 very bad balls to deal with. So, anyways, Peter considers the 3 ball pretty bad. It's a pretty useless ball. He can't really do a breakout for him, and Peter intends for Werner to break out his balls for him anyway. So Peter's gonna play safe. He's gonna sink down his 1 and the is that the 4? Yeah, that's a 4. The 1 and the 4, and try to play safe. Peter's salvation right now is the Werner's 13 ball is trapped. So the last thing he wants to do right now is break out his Werner's 13 for him. So and Peter shut down the 1. Now 2 ball is next. Normally this is a good angle for a breakout. Peter should be able to cut the 4 in and break out his balls, but he doesn't intend doing that because he's a chicken and he's going to make Werner do the breaking out for him. Peter checks the 13. Yes, it does go to the top left corner, so Peter is gonna try to bury the 13 with his own balls and try to prevent Werner from getting the pocket at the top left. Now here Werner, he can, it's a very good shot if you could pot the green stripe ball to the side pocket, and there's a good chance he'll break out the 13 from here. But it's a difficult shot, and if Werner misses, it's possible Peter will have a good run at the balls. Werner goes for the bank on the 9. Very nice shot, and Werner actually manages to give himself a great breakout angle. Werner got the shot in, but he also broke out Peter's 5. He didn't quite get the results he wanted. The 13 ball is still stuck, although it's possible for the 13 to go into the bottom left corner, but it's a very tight shot, and the odds of him hitting the 2 ball is pretty high. So I think Werner's going to try to carry him off the 7 maybe, because he doesn't really have the angle to do a straight cut. Anyways, Peter advises Werner that we should get a ref should Werner try for the cut shot, and Fergie comes over and he will do the reffing. Well, Werner misses and breaks out Peter's balls for him. Peter should have a easy run out. All his balls are in the open. So Okay, Peter's going to draw on the 5 and try to get the cue ball back to the middle of the table. It's a tricky shot because he might hit another ball and have the ball die before the cue ball could get to the middle of the table, but lucky for him, whoop, he managed to avoid a hook, but he gave himself a pretty tough angle. No, he's going to cut to the top right corner, but Peter's been having trouble with this shot lately. He tends to overcut, so remembering the undercut, sorry, and he puts a little outside English to force the ball to the right, and Peter takes the game.